Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you may be in the world. I'm Sara Jane, and this is Thoughtful Nuggets and Pearls on Gift of Healing TV. The topic for this program is embarrassment. What makes you embarrassed? But maybe the better question would be, why? Why do we get embarrassed? And can we really answer that? Is embarrassment sort of a learned behaviour? Something we feel we should be because of something we've done or we've said? Now, sometimes I get it. We can be a little bit thoughtless. We can have words come out of our mouths before we really think about what we're saying. And I know I'm very good at that. I'm sure most of us are. We don't sometimes stop and think. But should we be embarrassed? Now, I know the quotes I put up to advertise this program, none of them actually contain the word embarrassment. But I think they're all aspects that can cause that within us. Mistakes are the portals of discovery, James Joyce. So mistakes, yes, when we make what we think are a mistake, we perceive as being a mistake, or what other people tell us are a mistake, can cause us embarrassment. But is there such a thing as a mistake? Because if you're learning from it, it can't be. And sometimes we do something with the knowledge we have to discover there's actually other knowledge we didn't have. But without taking that action, saying those words, making that move, we don't know. That is our way of learning. So is what we call a mistake just another way of learning? And if it's our way of gaining in knowledge and growing, then should we be embarrassed? There is a new spiritual practice for you. Don't take your thoughts too seriously. Eckhart Tolle. And how many times is it because of our own thoughts that we are embarrassed? It's our thoughts that cause our embarrassment. It's our thoughts about what we've said, about what we've done, about what has happened or hasn't happened. Our thoughts can actually be quite destructive. So again, they cause us embarrassment. They make us feel embarrassed. When there's possibly absolutely no need to be embarrassed. And if there are others who feel like making you feel embarrassed, then that's their problem. It's not yours. And I'm growing through this just like everybody else is growing through this. You know, you learn so much in your early years, and we have to unlearn it all. And it's just being confident in ourselves. And it is that, actually, can I make a mistake? Can I do anything wrong? Whose judgment is right and wrong? And yes, I know when it comes to certain things, yes, the way we've been brought up, the laws, etc., killing somebody, being abusive to somebody, etc. No, I don't consider those things as being right. But it's all perspective, isn't it? These mountains that you are carrying, you are only supposed to climb. Najwa Zebian. And we do. We carry a load of stuff around with us that we weren't meant to. Let the baggage go. Because when we become embarrassed or upset about something, we just keep playing it over and over and over and over. We can't go back to it. We can't change it. It's happened. It is what it is. We really cannot change it. But you can't keep carrying it around either. Use it as a stepping stone. I suppose this program is really a combination of a whole load of things, because embarrassment could potentially be that overlying thing that you can feel from these things. So it's like mistakes. It's about thoughts. It's about mountains. And the final one, once we accept our limits, we go beyond them. And we can only go beyond our limits when we actually push against them. And again, can we think of ourselves as being limited? And, oh, I'm embarrassed because I can't do this, I can't do that. Well, guess what? I genuinely don't believe we're meant to be able to do everything. So if there's something that you're struggling with, maybe you're not meant to be doing that. So when I say let it go, it's what I suppose I'm really saying is stop pushing yourself. Do the best you can with it, but find the things you can do. Find the things that you enjoy doing. Even if you're not brilliant at them, it doesn't matter. If you're enjoying it, then do it. I'm good at quite a lot of things that I don't actually enjoy doing. I've had people say, but you're good at that. Yeah, but I don't like doing it. How many of you heard that? How many of you have heard that? But you're good at that. Just because we're good at something doesn't mean we enjoy it. Doesn't mean it's a pleasure, it's fun for us. Doesn't mean it's necessarily a challenge for us either. And it's great to find a challenge. And maybe the first challenge is to stop getting embarrassed. Stop viewing yourself as anything less than the amazing being that we all are. Because I'm not just sure quite where my thoughts are going here and how I put these into words. When we're feeling embarrassed, is that embarrassment more about what we think other people are thinking about us? Is it our judgment of how others perceive us? It's okay, I'm less than they thought I could be. Yeah, you're sort of, I'm less than they should be thinking I am, etc., etc., etc. But the one thing that I learnt, because I was a worrier about what other people thought about me. Oh, I spent so many years worrying about that. And then it was the enlightenment. Are they thinking about me at all? Are they even thinking about me? They've got so much going on in their own lives that it's probably a split-second thought, and then they're getting on with the rest of it, all the stuff that's going on in their own lives. So we're putting ourselves through all these feelings, and the only one doing it to us is ourselves. No one else is doing it to us. Just us. And if there is somebody out there in the group of people that you're with that is constantly going at you, then with love, stop spending so much time with them. Let go. Haven't got to hate them, dislike them, whatever. It's just like, actually, this doesn't resonate with me. These energies don't work for me. There isn't any need to be embarrassed about anything. That is other people's, well, your thoughts, your judgments about other people's perceptions of you. And they may not be thinking that at all. So I know it's not easy. I get that. Because I still get times when I think, oops. And it's just like, no, let it go. Trust and believe in yourself. And every mistake, every mountain, every thought, every limit, let it go. It doesn't have to be anything that you have to be embarrassed about. I hope that has spoken to you. I hope I've given you some real food for thought there. Please feel free to comment on the website, or you can email me, giftofhealingtv@gmail.com, website giftofhealingtv.com. And next week, the next program is on confidence. I hope you will join me for that. In the meantime, have a wonderful week, and I'll see you again soon. Namaste.